All right, let's get right into it. Today we're looking at a new campaign from Codatta, and honestly, it's about so much more than just a big flashy number. We're talking about a whole new way to build the very foundation of AI, and it all starts with, well, people like us.
But first, you got to talk about that flashy number. The whole campaign is centered around this massive reward pool, 50 million X and Y, which is Codatta's native token. I mean, that's a huge hook designed to get people involved. And yeah, it's a number that's pretty hard to ignore.
A number that big immediately makes you ask, right? Like, hold on, what exactly are people supposed to do for that? What kind of contribution could possibly be valuable enough to be worth a 50 million token reward? So let's break it down.
So, this isn't about doing one single repetitive task. Nope. Instead, it's a whole suite of different challenges, calling for all kinds of skills and interests. But they all point to one thing: creating really, really high-quality data.
And the variety of the work is what really stands out here. I mean, one minute you could be acting as an AI evaluator, literally ranking how well different AI models perform. The next, you could be contributing to computer vision by snapping and labeling photos of food, or, get this, even the knobs on your kitchen appliances. And there are even super specialized tasks for robotics and finance.
So I know what you're thinking. Why on earth do you need pictures of my stove knobs? But here's the crucial part. Every single one of these tasks, no matter how simple or random it seems, is designed to take our unique human way of seeing the world and turn it into structured data that an AI can actually learn from.
And they've made getting involved pretty simple. You just open up the Codatta app through your Binance wallet, pick a task that looks interesting, complete the job, whether it's labeling something or just verifying someone else's work, and then you submit it to earn your piece of those rewards.
But look, while the rewards are the hook, they really aren't the whole story. Let's shift gears, because this all builds into a much bigger idea. The real mission here goes way beyond just earning some tokens.
And Codatta themselves put it best. This isn't just some creative way to do an airdrop. There's a much more ambitious goal at the very heart of this thing.
And that goal is to build something they call a decentralized AI knowledge layer. I know, it sounds super technical, but you can basically think of it as a giant, shared public library of information. It's built and double-checked by a global community, and it becomes the foundational textbook for training smarter and, more importantly, more transparent AI. And this really gets to the heart of it. Machines are incredible at crunching numbers and processing data at a scale we can't even imagine. But what they don't have is our common sense, our nuanced understanding of the world. This whole project is about bridging that exact gap, combining our human insight with their raw processing power.
So let's really connect the dots. How does one person's contribution, you, labeling a single photo or verifying one little transaction, how does that actually lead to a global impact on the future of AI?
Okay, let's take a clear example. Let's say you upload and carefully label pictures of different kinds of food. That data you just created directly helps train AI systems that can power smart kitchens, or maybe build an app that gives you recipe ideas based on what you actually have in your fridge.
Or what about robotics? When you label data showing how a robotic arm moves, you are literally teaching that robot how to understand and interact with the physical world. I mean, this is the groundwork needed to build robots that can one day navigate a cluttered room or help someone with really delicate tasks.
And this gets into really complex fields too, like finance. By contributing and verifying transaction records from major exchanges, the community is building a data set that can power super sophisticated AI, designed to spot fraud and ensure financial rules are followed, making the whole system safer for everyone.
So when you just zoom out for a second, you start to see that this isn't just about collecting a bunch of data. This is about pioneering a fundamentally new and maybe a much better way to build artificial intelligence from the ground up.
And this community-driven approach has some massive advantages. It encourages AI research that's open and transparent, not locked away in some corporate black box. Having the community verify the data just makes it that much more reliable. And, ultimately, it helps build AI that's way more useful for real-world problems, which speeds up the entire development cycle.
So, if there's one thing to take away, it's this. What we're witnessing here is a fundamental shift in philosophy. We're moving away from a world where AI is built in secret labs for people, and we're moving toward a future where AI is actually built by the people who are going to use and depend on it.
And that really leaves us with one last really important question to chew on. As these AI systems get more and more powerful and woven into every part of our lives, who should be in charge of building their basic understanding of our world? A project like this suggests a pretty interesting answer.
Maybe we all should be.